of the podcast. And we do have a guest in this podcast episode, and it's Thornier here.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, and if you don't know, Thornier is a Twitch streamer. He live streams on Twitch. So, this podcast episode here is mainly going to be talking about, well, the PS5 and what they showcased on the PS5 and all that. All the topics that we're going to be talking about is going to be in the description down below, like always. So, without any further ado, let's move on to the first topic. Discussing the PS5 games that was showcased. So, Thornier, let's start off with you. What do you think about all the PS5 games that was showcased? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they all look pretty good, but honestly, I'm just looking forward to, Spider-Man. It may be, what is it, Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Alright, and what about you, Pyro?
Honestly, I didn't see it. I was at work. I don't really know what's coming to the PS. But
That's good. I only checked out the 2 trailers for the games, like, just before this thing started, so...
So I'm the only one that basically...
I do like the Spider-Man game. So, the new one's probably going to be pretty good.
Oh,
yeah,
so
Miles Morales is pretty cool.
So I'm the only one that watched the whole entire live stream of it. Okay, well, alright, so the games that were showcased, it was pretty cool, yeah, but the games that, that interest me the most is, of course, the Spider-Man game, Miles Morales. The graphics, though, beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. As well as the other ones are pretty cool too. I think the other one is probably what is it called? I think it's called Godfall, or is it Demon Soul? It's one of those where
the Demon Souls remake, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like one of those where you pick up like different weapons and you play as this some sort of weird knight thing. I don't know. I don't remember too much of the trailer, but yeah, that one seems interesting. Then the others, they're just meh to me. Just honestly not that interesting. But I mean, who knows? Those are the games that they showcased so far. Hopefully, like throughout the year, they're gonna showcase more games because the PS5 is coming out this year, like late this year. I don't know the exact date. This is my own thoughts that I think the PS4 is gonna come out either December or that's when the PS5 is gonna come out. That's what I think. That is my speculation. But what do you think,
I don't
Sonya?
know about that. Just because they haven't even released a price on it yet. And they're saying or not. It'd be a very tight squeeze if they did drop this year.
Yeah. Oh well.
But I can see why you would think November and December is for them Black Friday like sales, and everybody wants one for Christmas and crap like that. But all the things that happened in 2020, best year of them all. But
this year is ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying it could be pushed back. I don't want to make any promises.
I mean, I don't know, cause I've just been hearing rumors and all that, and that's just also what I think. Because it's like, think about it, right? One of the games that they showcased, I don't remember which one in particular, but I remember one of them, at least one of them, says that it's gonna come out in 2020, which is this year. So it's like, if one game with the PS5 is gonna come out this year, then the PS5 has to come out this year, or else that literally makes no sense for that game to say, oh, it's going to be released in 2020, which...
Or it drops for PS4 and PS5 later on the road.
I don't know, maybe, but it says for the PS5 in particular, so I mean, I don't know if they're going to change the date or not. This is just all all speculations and all that. But what about you?
2020. Anything could happen, like, anything. Delays are just a part of this year, so I am not even gonna hold.
2020 might as well not even exist. Like, no one's doing anything.
Everything that was supposed to come out this year is just
delayed.
This year.
No, stop, Corona.
We're dead.
Oh
dead,
no!
bro.
Oh no! Why'd you say the name? Now YouTube's gonna like, I don't know,
give
strike
a
this live stream down.
I didn't say the name. I'm innocent. Okay.
I just said Corona. That's a beer. Like,
I don't know. YouTube's kind of sensitive when it comes to that type of stuff. So
I'm talking about beer. The fuck you, YouTube.
I don't know. I don't know. Just hearing that,
Corona
if you
is
like
beer.
mentioned that. I don't know. Well, whatever. But what do you think, Power? Do you think the PS5 is gonna come out this year, or they're just gonna, you know,
Probably not.
reschedule it?
Probably later on.
Yeah.
Probably spring next year, if I was a betting man. What
Yeah.
the fuck do I know?
Yep. But
I wouldn't say spring of next year. I'd say maybe like February, January, somewhere around there at the absolute earliest if they're trying to push these things out the door. But with all the stuff going on, I would not be surprised at all if it got pushed back till 2021. You know.
yeah.
Plus, their the PS company, what is it? Sony and Microsoft are having like their little tiptoe competition where they're like, "Hey, who's gonna drop the price first? Who's gonna do this? We got what we look like out, but I'm just waiting for you to drop that price, and then I won't make it lower, and then we gonna make all the money and take all the customers."
Ugly ass consoles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, which we're gonna move on to the next topic, which is discussing our thoughts on the PS5 design. So, you, Thornier, what do you think?
I actually like it. I know, controversial opinion over here, but I actually like it. You know, it's like what is it? The futuristic design. I just like that stuff. It looks sleek. I just hate the edges, like how they stick out. Like, what is this console's trying to be like a fucking vampire or something with the stuck out collar and everything. Straight up looks like what was it? Seto Kaiba, or there's like a couple other memes I saw of the console.
Looking like Regicide out here.
Yeah. But I like it, you know. It brings memes, and if it does that, you know, I already give it my blessings, you know.
Enchanté.
Oh. How about you?
Whoa.
Do you like it or dislike it?
Me?
I don't like it, but
Well,
it
me.
looks like a fucking router.
Nah, bro. You
Yeah,
know what?
that's what
I
a lot
love
of people
the
are
design.
actually saying.
I will marry the design of the console for the
I
next
would
2 years.
my.
fuck that console.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That yeah, look at the Xbox.
Well,
If I wanted to
actually,
brick, I'd go out and buy one.
Well,
Okay.
I've seen on Twitter that somebody already made the PS5 into an anime girl, so there's
So we
that.
already win.
Nah, the Xbox is way
PS5
out there though. That shit was
Sentai.
fucking. That shit's ugly as fuck. Shit looks like a damn refrigerator.
That's what a lot of people say, that the Xbox, whatever it's just called, Xbox something, is a refrigerator, which I could kind of see that.
It's ugly as hell.
I've seen some.
Good on Xbox,
She looks like a
because
fucking
they
Batman
care
jacket.
about functionality more than design. You know.
Oh, alright.
You
They're
know,
never good at
there's-
designing
you know
consoles.
what? We'll just stuff this thing with the brick. PC players already play with their bricks. We'll make our own.
Yeah, PCs look
You know?
nice though.
We'll try to come. Yeah, you're right. They have colorful bricks.
They got fucking cases with fucking LEDs and shit, and fucking water cooling, and shit looks like a damn fish tank.
Oh, they're. Ooh, their brick glows. We should make our brick glow.
Yeah. Give me a fucking Xbox case.
Come on. They're all the same after. Like, maybe give it like 10 more years and they'll all be the same. Like,
I don't know. Maybe.
like we're getting
Who
to that point
knows?
where it's getting hard to tell the difference. Anyways, you know.
I mean, the PS5 still is keeping like. With the thing with the PlayStation consoles is that they're still like keeping their own sort of design in a way, because the new Xbox is, you know, having like a similar design like how computers look like, but the PS5 though is keeping it like this weird shape, but at the same time it looks like futuristic looking console as well. And I mean, I like the design, I really do, because I know that they try to go for like the futuristic with the white and black in it, but I wonder if there's like other colors they're gonna come out with the PS5 as well. It would be pretty cool to see like an all white or an all black PS5, or you know, the Spider-Man Miles Morales edition, because I saw that somebody, you know, photoshopped how the PS5 will look like if it's like the Spider-Man Miles Morales edition on Twitter. Again, I'm saying I see all that on Twitter, by the way. So yeah, but I mean that's like my thoughts, and of course I see some memes as well. Like somebody literally photoshopped Metacooler's face on there. Wait, not Metacooler, regular cooler. I mean, his face on there.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Then of course Kaiba too, and then Future Trunks as well. And then they also photoshopped that on Cell's head. And I'm just like, bro, people are really going crazy with the PS5 design. Oh man, it's just so funny seeing all those memes of the PS5 and all that. But if anybody's wondering, yes, I am gonna get the PS5. Most likely somewhere in late 2021. That's when I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm not gonna get it like day one. No, I'm gonna wait a little bit, you know, because I don't know if there's gonna be some bugs or whatever.
Because that shit's gonna break.
Yeah, but have you heard what them YouTubers are saying? They're like, you guys better pre-order these things because they're only making a limited number. Not everybody's gonna be able to get one.
Who the fuck said that shit?
Bro, dude, I've heard a lot of people say that.
Who the hell?
Like, oh, they're only gonna make like a certain amount of number of these things. Look at these guys, man. You better pre-order them. I'm like,
bro,
nah.
who the fuck?
Every single time I've pre-ordered a console, they've always died within the first year. Like those things come out super buggy, super like not tested. I always wait for like second generation of the new consoles to come out before I start getting them. Because then it's like, all right, at least they know what they're doing.
You didn't fuck
Even
it
though
up.
how much I would like to get the PS5, you know, I already have a lot of games on the PS4 that I'm playing still. You know,
After
I ain't
the
in a
fucking
rush.
after the fucking fiasco with the Switch, I don't trust anyone now. Because Lord, the Switch's
Yeah,
launch was
dude.
fucking abysmal.
That was so true. I waited for my Switch, and even when I got it after like 2 years after the Switch came out, or whatever, you know, well, this year, my controllers died within like 2 months. Like,
Oops.
kind of sad.
Oof.
then I
Yeah,
had
because it's like
controllers.
Sony hasn't even confirmed that they're gonna make a limited amount of those. No, nothing's really been confirmed. The only thing that's been confirmed is what they've shown so far and their live stream. That's the only thing that has been confirmed. Nothing else. So we don't know if it's going to be a limited amount or not. But the Nintendo Switch, for example, yes, they made a limited amount, but look how much they are now. Like, we could literally wait like 2-3 years and they're just going to make more. Just like the Nintendo Switch, for example. That they only made a limited amount at the beginning, but then later throughout the years, they've been making more and more and more. So, yeah. But me, I'm just gonna wait, though. But what about you, Thornier?
I have no idea about anything anymore.
I mean, are you gonna wait to get the
honest.
PS5?
Well, I don't know. I really want to, but I also don't. You know, I'm kind of like stuck in the middle. I'm like, I saved up for it this year. You know, I have enough money to just get it, but I just don't know if I should wait until I see all the problems that come out with it when everybody else gets them and see like what's gonna break on it, so I know that I won't waste my money. You know, or should I?
Explodes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. That's what I'm worried about. Like, there's gonna be something wrong with the wiring or something and it's gonna set my house on fire or something like that. I don't know. I never trust, like, first release consoles. I've already got a couple bad ones, so I'm a bit biased. So, take my opinion with, like, the smallest grain of salt.
A single grain of salt.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Pyro?
I ain't getting that shit.
Oh, wait.
Fuck that.
Are you gonna wait to get it?
Yeah. Unless something I give a shit about comes out on it. Like, I hardly even play the fucking PS4. Like, I just use the shit for YouTube now at this point. I use it for YouTube, Crunchyroll, and Funimation. Like, I hardly play this fucking thing. Like, I'll be fine.
Ow. Yeah. So, let's move on to the third topic. Predictions / speculations on what games might be on the PS5. So, Thornier, what is your predictions or speculations on what games might potentially be on the PS5?
Yes.
Xenoverse 3. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna throw up.
Man, everybody want them Xenoverse 3.
If I was betting man, I'd probably put Call of Duty on there because that game is going to come out. Maybe.
Oh, you know Call of Duty's
And then
coming
if I was also, if I'm just naming off games I know they're going to release for the PS5 later down the road, probably like all the sports games that EA makes. They're just gonna be the same game on
2024.
You know, like I already know some games are going to be coming out. I don't really care, but I'm like if I'm speculating, you know, I don't know, maybe like an actual good game, maybe.
Something that doesn't.
I don't know. They dropped a lot of games that I was gonna Jump Force 2.
Jump Force 2, bro.
Yeah, right, dude. Oh, that'd be the day. No, that's a one and done kind of game. I think it's a one and done. Like they failed on that game.
Huh?
Maybe well, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah, that already got confirmed because, you know, playing it for 7 years is just like,
Yeah.
You know, like let's just keep releasing the same game.
Just re-release the same game. You just keep buying it.
What was it? Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on like what, the PS3 and 360?
That came out in 2013.
Holy
So
balls,
around the same
I was a
time
sophomore in
that the PS4.
high school when that came out.
I wasn't even in high school when that came out. Oh crap!
Man, I was like in middle school at that time.
Yeah. Jeez. Feels like a lifetime ago when that game came out.
Yeah, even though I never played that game before.
Oh, you know what? League of Legends. That'll come.
Actually, you know what? I think they could make that work because hey, I have an 11-year-old laptop and it could run League of Legends almost fine. So if an 11-year-old laptop could do it, then maybe the next generation console can.
No, it's not about whether the console can do it or not. It's whether you should do it or not. And no, you should not do that.
The PC Master Race people are gonna be like, well,
technically that 11-year-old laptop is
that shit would
actually
control
better
like
than your PS4 console right now. Dude, you need PS4 sucks. Your Xbox can't run this kind of stuff.
that shit would control horribly on console. That is...
League of Legends. It was called. Yeah, there was a MOBA that was called Genesis, but I heard that they discontinued it though, because it was like the whole thing was just terrible. I mean, that's what I've heard. But Genesis, because I played both League of Legends and Genesis, and from what I've seen, they basically play almost the exact same thing. Just one is on PC while the other is on console. So it's like they could just do that, you know? I don't really see it like that being entirely impossible. Because they're coming out with other mobile games on console as well, from what I've heard. So, you know.
The only mobile game that I really care about that should get over to PS5 is Smite.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. Because it's like, Smite is just way too popular.
Time into that game.
Yeah, I used to play Smite like a lot, but not so much anymore. But...
I'm like addicted to this game, bro. I have a problem and I need to stop. Alrighty.
Oh my. But what about you, Pyro? What do you predict / speculate on what games are going to be possibly on the PS5?
I don't know. We'll probably see Overcock. Even though I don't really give a shit about Overcock, but...
Overcock 2, you mean? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot, because they're exactly the fucking same. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. The save game. Just one has like a, maybe like, what is it? They're gonna like give us like maybe 1 or 2 hours of single player story mode and just release the same game.
hey, pay $60 for this game you bought 4 years ago. You fucking idiot. And they're gonna do it. Because the world's full of idiots.
Can you believe that's like the Overclock community is like saying that, oh, it's going to become free to play, the first game, free to play. Just you have to pay $70 for the second game to get the first game.
Who the fuck's going to be playing the first game when the second one comes out? Like, who's going to give a shit? If the second game's gonna be so great, if it's gonna be so good like you all say it's gonna be, who's gonna fucking play the first one?
Bro, dude, one day...
Stepping in your own duty, Overwatch.
Well...
What's sad, Smite releases characters faster than Overwatch does, and that's a free-to-play game.
Overwatch has been out for 4 years. They released like 3 characters.
Yeah, dude.
But isn't Smite like... Didn't Smite came out like in 2014?
Smite's old. Smite's old.
Yeah, it is old. And they come up with better skins too. Don't at me about that, because it's true.
I don't know. Overwatch got some nice skins. I don't know.
They got alright skins.
As much as I don't like Overwatch, they got some dank skins.
They got.
Well,
they're getting better, but they ain't good enough.
If y'all get mad at us, hey, this is just our opinions, all right? So just
get mad. You think I give a fuck?
But I haven't even gone to my opinion though, okay? So now
go to your opinion. We're just talking trash.
Okay.
Cool down the fire.
I don't talk my shit. Do your thing.
All right. But okay. Well, the games that I think they're gonna come out on the PS5 is Xenoverse 2. Yes, it is gonna come out because.
Xenoverse 3. Did someone say Xenoverse?
Did someone say Xenoverse 3?
Unvanishable.
Like, come on, they've been supporting that game for like 4 years now. It's like, They're gonna
It's been
have it on
out the
next
same amount
generation
of time as
console.
Overwatch. Don't like 2016.
Yeah, so it's like that one there. I do think though that the Xenoverse 3 is gonna come out for the PS5. I still do think that though. But it's
I
gonna come
don't.
out like I don't know, maybe like this is my predictions and speculations that I think the Xenoverse 3 is gonna come out, but probably like mid-generation of the
Bandai
PS5.
don't like money, so they won't make Xenoverse 3.
Correction,
That's
they don't
what it
like
is.
spending money.
Yep. Oh, that's true.
They do keep milking Xenoverse 2, so.
They milk every fucking anime that comes out.
But like, look at Xenoverse 2 though. Look how much DLC and everything that it came out compared to like all the other games that they made.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Instead of patching and fixing My Hero Wants Justice, let's just make a $60 patch and call it a separate game.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's so true. That's like every fighting game ever that they make, though.
They charged us $60 for a fucking DLC.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. That's why I didn't get
that's
my Hero.
I didn't buy the shit. I barely bought. I'm surprised I even bought the fucking first one.
I watched the gameplay and people play
I'm
it.
like, oh, so
it was the
it's
exact
One's
same
Justice.
game. One Justice. It looked
That's
just as clunky and as ever, dude.
Just as clumsy, just as slow, just as fucking stupid.
Well, the one game that they did pretty good though is Dragon Ball Fighters, but that's because Arc System is working on it.
That
And
doesn't
that's
count.
why.
That was Arc. That wasn't bad. And even that game's fucking corny as shit.
Well, I mean, hey, at least they're like fixing stuff and patching
know what?
things. Like they're
I'll
actually
give
doing
them
good
credit here,
good things with
Dragon
fighters.
Ball Kakarot.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh,
that game.
You know that.
I
that
gotta hear
game,
this.
you know they tried a little bit in that game. You know, it looked good. It felt good.
Even though they took out the Final Flash Vegeta scene in Soul Saga.
Oh, I totally forgot that they did that.
Apart from the
they-
gameplay just being a glorified raid boss one after another.
Yep, pretty much.
Like literally, okay, here's the thing, right? I don't hate Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I don't. I like the game, but the thing is that it's just so annoying that all they do is basically spam super armor. That's the only way that they increase the difficulty in that game is the enemy spam super
Oh my-
armor. That's it.
Oh my gosh, you're giving me flashbacks to my Dodoria rant when they first swapped me to
Oh.
Vegeta, and like all Dodoria did was just spam super armor like attacks, and you had to like just shoot her with ki blasts. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I haven't played the shit. Because
Bro,
I didn't buy it.
There's actually someone much worse that spams super armor. Like,
Bro, so,
I think it was... Yeah, it was either imperfect or semi-perfect Cell that just spammed super armor more than the Doria. That's what I experienced when playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, if they ever make a game that's like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but I don't know, maybe for like some other anime or something,
but you know,
Please.
Now let me stop.
do not have the enemy spam goddamn super armor. That's not the correct way to increase the difficulty. Have something else, like for example, right, Android 20, that fight, that was good because not only does he have super armor, but he also had like this thing where there's a duration of time that he activates that if you do ki blast attacks, he'll absorb it and then gain back health, as well as he'll basically latch onto you and take away your health and him gaining his health. That's a good boss fight there. Just add something like that instead of just enemies spamming super armor all the goddamn time. Because the characters that I think that is fine with that though is probably Broly. Because literally in the anime, which Broly am I talking about? I'm talking about both. Especially Dragon Ball Z Broly, because if we saw the first movie in Dragon Ball Z Broly, he literally tanked. He literally super armored. Super Saiyan Goku's Kamehameha. He literally walked through that shit and he didn't even care. So if that character had super armor, that would make sense because we've seen it before. So that's my little rant on Dragon Ball Z.
So what you're saying is all the people that are big and tanky should get super armor. The people that can walk through glass.
If you built different, you get armor different.
The ones that we saw like actually legit do that and not take any damage, like Dragon Ball Z Broly in the first movie when he literally walked towards Goku and he didn't take no damage at all in that blast. That's what I mean. If characters like those, if they've shown that they've done that before, then okay, then it makes sense for them to have super armor. But like for example, the Doria, no, not really. That literally makes no sense. So
I mean, Perfect Cell had a whole ass Kienzan, so
no, but the thing is that Goku Super Saiyan, he did a War Kamehameha to Cell's face and like literally his upper body like got destroyed. So it's like that really makes no sense either. Because if Goku could do that much damage to Cell, it's like doesn't really make much sense to me.
Wait. Did we even talk about the PS5 controllers?
Yeah. After this topic.
Miss that.
After this topic, we do.
Hold on, let me end this. Let me end this topic right here, right now. Dragon Ball. It gets stuff mixed up. You know, 1 minute you can throw Kienzans and it cuts people in half. The next minute, Nappa can just eat them and throw them out of his mouth. You know, it happens. That stuff happens.
Okay.
I made that last part up, but it's good.
Okay, that last one's not
I
true.
better say that
Still.
I made that up before we get that guy that comes down.
Actually, Nappa the Kienzan almost cut Nappa's head off. He didn't move, so you're wrong.
It ruined his modeling career.
Okay.
Anyways,
But
sorry. Go ahead.
So anyways, okay, so sorry about that mini Dragon Ball Z Kakarot rant, but other
Wait,
games.
Did you say Star
though,
Platinum?
No, I said sorry about the mini rant of the Dragon Ball Z
Plus
Kakarot.
Ultra.
But anyways, the other games that I do think that's gonna come out though, besides that is I think Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is gonna come out for the PS5 because it's still a relatively new game though, since it barely came out January of this year. So let's say this, right? Let's say the PS5 does come out. This is a hypothetical scenario, by the way. Let's say the PS5 does come out, like let's say February of next year, right? Then Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's only gonna be like a year old at that point. So I still think that would still make sense for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot to come out for the PS5. The other games is The Last of Us 2. Even though, yes, The Last of Us 2 is gonna come out like next week. I don't know which day next week, but it's gonna come out next week. That is also gonna be on the PS5. That's what I also think as well.
You're starting to sound like Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist is going to come out on the PS5.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I never played any Yu-Gi-Oh games. I've never watched the anime at all. None of it. So I don't know what that is. Would you say that to me?
I saw it on my Switch just now, and I thought I should just say that and just throw that in there, just to mix up the pot, you know.
And then of course,
you know what game
Fortnite.
should come out on the PS5? Dreams. That's a game that should come out on the PS5.
Oh yeah,
Dreams.
that game where you could like make your own games or something like that.
Yeah, Dreams should be out on the PS5. If it's not, I'm gonna be heartbroken.
I don't know what the
That
fuck
game
that is.
died as fast as it lived.
It's well, explain what Dreams is.
Alright. Dreams is where all the Reddit people go and make crappy video games that try to be really good but are not, and it's pretty funny. Did I explain it correctly? I feel like I kind of did.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
It's like DeviantArt for video games.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
So, Those games. What else? 7 Days to Die. That one. I think what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna have a new engine for to develop 7 Days to Die, and put that on the PS5.
One that's slightly less ugly.
Well, the thing is that they stopped updating 7 Days to Die because they lost the rights to Telltale's. But then they recently got it back. But then they still haven't updated yet. So I'm thinking that they're just gonna they're gonna completely redo it, but with like a new engine, and then release it like as if it's a new game. That's what I think for 7 Days to Die. And then of course Ark Survival Evolved, that's gonna go beyond the PS5. Same thing with Conan Exiles, Minecraft, of course. Man, that Minecraft is popular, so of course they're gonna put that on there. Fortnite, same thing. Smite, yeah, I think so too. And let's see what other games. I don't know if they're gonna put Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, or they're gonna make a new Blast Blue game and then put it on there. Blaze
You're right the first time.
Oh my god. I mixed it up. But then Dragon Ball FighterZ, I do think they're gonna also put that on there as well. And the last two games that I'm gonna name, then we're gonna move on to the next topic, is let's see here. Probably a new anime-esque game. I don't know what it'll be. Hopefully it's a Bleach game though, because that's what I want. Because the only Bleach game that there is, from what I've known, is only on mobile. But I don't want to play that on mobile. I want to play the Bleach game on console. So hopefully they make that. And then one
WWE
final
2K21.
Well, yeah, they announced that the 2K21. They announced that already.
WWE games. Those shits are lit.
WWE? I mean, I've only played like one.
Resident Evil 2 and 3 are gonna come out on the PS5, and Resident Evil 8.
Resident Evil 12?
Resident Evil 17.
Oh.
Sorry.
Biohazard 4?
I think what they're gonna do with the Resident
Dying
Evil
Light
games,
2.
I think they might do a recollection or something like that, like how they did with Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I think they're gonna do that for the Resident Evil games for the PS5.
All I know is we need more zombie games. You know,
Yo, Soma 2.
We need more zombie games.
I mean, think about it. I mean, I guess there's not too many.
I thought about it. We need more zombie games. I just thought about it. We just need more.
Dead Rising 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Left 4 Dead 3. Oh wait.
Ooh.
That's not a gosh darn Xbox exclusive.
I was about to be like,
Ooh.
oh wait.
I almost forgot one game. Actually, no, two. Castle Crashers Remastered, because they did do a remastered, so I'm thinking that they're most likely gonna put that on the PS5. And then one final game that I really like is Dust and Elysian Tale. That's gonna be on the PS5. Oh, that would look beautiful on the PS5. And that's all the games that I could think of at the top of my head at the moment on what games that I think are gonna be on the PS5. And so, any last speculation, predictions on what games y'all think they're gonna be on the PS5 before we move on to the final topic for the podcast?
Dead or Alive 7.
Cuphead 2. That's an Xbox exclusive there.
I don't know about that
Shut
one.
up.
No, it's on PC.
Yeah, it's on PC, so it's not really necessarily Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, but so is Left 4 Dead.
Isn't it on Switch, or am I fucking tweaked?
It is on the Switch. Oh yeah, it just got released on the Switch. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking PlayStation inclusive. It's everything but the PlayStation. Shit's gonna be on mobile before it's on PlayStation.
That's because they don't like the cross-platform.
I mean,
Seriously, you know what? Yeah, hold on. PlayStation 5 better have cross-platform play. I swear, if they don't have that, I'm gonna be very upset.
But I mean, they've been starting to do more and more crossplay though. Like for example, Minecraft, they finally allowed that to be crossplay. Fortnite, same thing.
The new
What
Call of
other
Duty has
games?
cross-platform too.
Yeah.
I mean, it fucking ruins it, but
Yeah, PC players kind of ruin it, but you know,
Oh.
just saying.
Well.
PC players are the most sweatiest, moistiest players I've ever played with in my life.
yeah, you know when you're fighting a PC player because you'll shoot him in the back once and then he'll snap on you and shoot you in the face.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay. But yeah, I do think the PS5 is gonna have crossplay though, because it's gonna be a big giant step backwards if they don't, because it's like the PS4 is opening up to more and more crossplay, and if the PS5 doesn't, then it's like, bro, are you for real? Like the Xbox is gonna definitely run for the console race, whatever's, and all that. So yeah, but anyways, so let's move on to the final topic, which is our thoughts on the PS5 controller. So what do you think, Sonya?
Finally, I can get my memes out.
Lord.
I have waited so long.
I've waited.
I've waited so long for this moment. Anyways, I already have a PS5 controller. The Xbox controller.
I mean, basically.
They're just like, you know what? We give in to pressure. We'll just copy them. You know, they were right. Their controller is better than ours.
I was with one of my friends yesterday. She showed me some meme. I don't have the picture, but it was just like the PS5 controller, but it was like an anime girl bending over, like the legs were like the controller were her
that
legs.
one.
Oh my
I've seen that on Twitter a
God.
few times. Yeah, I've seen that on Twitter. Again, I'm seeing all this on Twitter, man. Twitter is just, it's I'm just gonna say it's a weird platform, man.
Stupid.
But continue what you were saying, Thornier.
I'm saying that we need to defeat Cocomelon. I mean, what?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, controller. Very bad. Make controller great again. Copy Xbox. That's how PS5 win.
Okay, what about you?
Well, did you like my intelligent speech there?
Wait, what? Not gonna lie, I kind of stopped listening.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
It broke my heart!
What were we talking about? Controller or something?
Yeah, the PS5 controller. What do you think?
Rage, hold on, Rage. Rage, why don't you say what your opinion is on the controller? You know, you've heard my opinion.
Okay.
How about yours?
Well, I think the PS5 controller is okay. I don't think they necessarily copied the Xbox though. I think that the reason why they made it like this is because even for me, I kind of have big hands, and this PS4 controller that I'm holding at the moment, right now, this PS4 controller, it's a little bit small for my hands. So the PS5 controller, seeing it how it's much wider and much bigger than the PS5 controller, I think that's great. And I think that's what they're going for. I think they're going for a controller that's not like skinny and thin like the PS4 controller. Because again, I'm holding the PS4 controller right now and I see how it looks, and it's pretty skinny and pretty thin. And so I think that's what they were going for, like the PS5 controller. Plus, the PS5 controller is, you know, different though, because it's not called the DualShock, it's called the DualSense. So apparently you'll be able to, you know, feel like, let's say for example, right, let's say you're playing some sort of survival game, you have a bow and arrow, and then when you like shoot the bow and arrow, you could actually feel it when you like release the trigger and all that, which is pretty cool. But the design, it goes with the console as well, all futuristic looking thing. But I've seen on Twitter as well pictures that they zoomed in on the PS5 controller, and when you see it, they actually have the design of the PS5 within the PS5 controller. If you like really zoom it in, I've seen that on Twitter that people done that, which is a pretty cool, you know, interesting design that they have there.
That sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Yeah, and the light though, the light is the only thing. The light that they moved it onto like this touchpad or screen, I don't know what it is. I hear like it's two different things. I hear that one, oh, it's actually like an actual mini screen that you could see and look, and the other is just, oh, it's just another touchpad, kind of like the PS4 controller. But I don't like how they moved the light to where the touchpad is. I'm just gonna call it the touchpad for now until, you know, Sony confirms, oh, this is not a touchpad, this is like something completely different. But for now, I'm just
It's
gonna
a
call it
feel
that.
pad.
But I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna call it the touchpad. So I don't like how they moved the light right there, like on the touchpad. I think it was perfectly fine where they have it on the PS4 controller right there where the light is. I just don't really like that they moved it there. It's like, I really like the light. I really do. Especially when it changes color, like when you play like certain games, like for example survival games, or when you take damage or when you're like low health, the controller light actually turns like red when you're like low health in survival games, which is pretty awesome. And hopefully the PS5 controller can also do the same thing too, like that. And when you have like more than one controller, of course it'll, you know, change color as well. Because I have two PS4 controllers, if I turn this second one on, it's gonna be like red or green, one of the colors, which I think that it's cool as well, and hopefully the PS5 controller has that same thing. But yeah, so that's basically my thoughts on the PS5 controller. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what about you, Pyro?
What?
On the PS5 controller? What do you think about the design?
I don't know. Looks like a controller, I guess.
He likes it as he likes.
I mean, it's okay. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it.
You know,
Oh.
it's like water. It's all right. You know, I'll drink it.
Yeah, it's like, I'll drink some water if I need to, but it's just water, you know. It gets the job done.
It's the job done.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
I won't know for sure until I actually have the controller in my hands on how much I like
I will miss the DualShock design, though, but
it. Yeah,
the OG.
I mean, yeah, but you know, I could see
I
like
don't know.
the
The
design
controller's
where
been the
they're going.
same for like almost a decade, like more than
Because
a decade.
it was
now.
perfect. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, they fixed it because they found a better design. I guess
Oh.
the Xbox wins in that regard. You know, guess it was broke. I'll say that.
I don't know. I like the old controllers.
Okay, boomer. Calm down with that.
You're the boomer.
Is that still
Oh.
relevant to say that? Okay, boomer.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Well, if you don't know, it probably still is. All right, cool.
I don't know. But yeah, so that's all the topics that you know, we discussed. So, and any last like final words in any of the topics that you guys
Talk
want to go
about
back
ass.
to?
I mean, I could go for some of that.
Okay. This podcast here is supposed to be talking about what they showcased and everything on the PS5 so far.
Yeah, but we already did that, so now I want to talk about ass.
But
Yeah, that sounds like a great topic. What
but
kind do you
this
prefer?
but
What
this
interview you want
podcast
this?
channel is supposed to be either video game or anime oriented. So that is it.
Anime oriented, and we're not allowed to talk about butts. The fuck kind of blasphemy?
What blasphemy is this? And it's like, here we go. We can have an anime topic. Whose butt is
I mean,
better?
if
Goku,
okay, if
Vegeta's,
you
or Frieza's.
oh god,
Actually,
oh god.
actually,
Oh, God,
you know
no.
what? Hold on, Thornier. Have you seen Konosuba?
I have not.
Fuck.
Oh.
Me, that smells. All right.
You know
I wanted to
what?
go. I wanted to go on my Aqua isn't useless rant again.
I mean, I guess you could go on there right now. It's anime, so you
But
could
no
go
one will
on-
understand. None of
Hey,
you see it.
some of Connor's look. Okay, I actually was looking through Konosuba, but I could not find that on Netflix, Hulu, or Funimation.
It's on Crunchyroll.
So there's no dub? Oh, come on, man.
No, there's a dub.
Oh. Then what the what? So it's only
it's
only
sub.
Crunchyroll
I'll probably
exclusive.
watch it in sub. I don't care. I'll just watch it. I don't
The
care
sub
if
is good though.
But me, I like watching animes dub because it's just kind of a little bit of a pain to, look at the subtitles than the animations. So I just prefer the dub. Alright, that's just me. I know some people are gonna be like, "Wow, look at this man's watching a dub SMH." I know some people are gonna be like that, but hey, that's just me, okay?
Fucking troglodyte. No, let me stop.
But I mean, you could go on your rant if you want. Cause
Okay,
I don't know,
fine,
maybe.
fuck it. If you're watching and you've seen Konosuba and you think Aqua's useless, let me be the first to congratulate you on being a dumbass because you're obviously not very observant. Aqua is literally the glue that holds that entire fucking squad together. Like, where the fuck would they be without Aqua? The main character would be dead. He died in like the 5th episode.
Wait, isn't Aqua? Oh wait, I think I know what anime you're talking about.
Yeah, she's the blue-haired one that cries a lot.
Oh my gosh! And then there's that like mage with that explodes.
That explodes stuff and then passes out for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think Aqua's useless, then fucking you don't watch the shit. Like, clearly you don't watch the shit. Like, I only just finished the first season. Maybe in the second season she turns into Sakura and just doesn't do anything except cries. I don't know. But from what I've seen...
All I know is I already like Aqua, because if you don't have your H2O, you're nothing but a thirsty hoe, and Aqua...
Exactly!
Water, so,
She's the water goddess.
We all needed water. So, dude.
She has sacrificed her... She put herself in a cage for hours, purifying a lake full of crocodiles for these motherfuckers. Terrified! Fucking terrified! She did it anyways! She didn't care! Aqua! And then, when the fuck... These are probably spoilers, I don't know, but,
I mean, I don't care.
And then, okay, I'll just use vague terms then. Then, when a large villain was headed towards the city, you know who broke the barrier? By herself? With no one else? Aqua! She broke the thing's shield so everyone else could kill it. Y'all want to talk about Aqua's useless?
What?
Like, fuck off. You're wrong. You're just objectively wrong.
I mean, that's the memes that they say, so...
Memes are wrong.
Well...
Aqua's not useless. And I'm not just saying that because Aqua's best girl. I mean, she is, but that's not the point.
Well... Yeah, so...
Like, I see that shit, and I'm like, bro, you're fucking tweaked, dude.
Hello there!
Yes, I'm still going on about it.
Hey, well, you know what? You know what I can appreciate about this is that our ogre lord Shrek, he's an anime character now too.
What now? I thought that was a thing a long time ago. Surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Shrekame. Everybody likes Shrekame.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to add to the conversation here. It's not working.
I'm just trying to fucking make conversation, alright? Jeez.
What about Siren Head? Have you guys heard about that?
What? Who? The new Slender Man?
Yeah, the new Slender Man, Siren Head. Haha, scary go beep boop.
I haven't heard of that, so...
You don't know what Boy, don't you stay on Twitter? You don't know who Siren Head is?
Cybernet, no.
Siren Head?
Siren Head, no.
You're not even a real Twitter guy. You don't know who Siren Head is. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay.
Siren Head is.
He's like a creepypasta horror monster thing.
Oh.
Okay, good. You said creepypasta horror monster. I was about to say SCP and look like a really big dumb.
No, he is not an SCP. They confirmed that he's not an SCP.
I'm like, I'm wiping with the side of my head, like, dodge that bullet. Oh god, no. Isn't SCP under attack? Like their whole
yeah,
website
by some Russian guy.
Yeah. trying to buy it, or they're getting like in a huge lawsuit.
When he has literally nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But America's like, no, that's Russian politics. I don't fucking know. We can't help you there, buddy. You're on your own.
Oof. Alright, so anyways, we're going like off topic now. So, do any of y'all so do any of y'all want to go back to the previous topics that we talked about, or
I love how all we talked about was the PlayStation and not the Xbox.
I mean, yeah, because this is PlayStation oriented because that's what recently happened. Like, I think Thursday.
Hold on. Let's end this off of a rock paper scissors match.
Where are y'all going? Hey, kids. Come here. Hey.
Well,
that dog is big. I can hear it from all the way where I live.
Freya, Azul, get your skinny fat asses in here.
oh my.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Gotta
cut
yell
this
and
part
shit.
out. So, yeah.
No, you can keep it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Dogs.
So, what do you want to do, Thornier?
Piece of shit.
I don't know. I'm really bored. I suggested we play rock paper scissors to end it out.
What, online? How the fuck does that work?
I know, right?
Figure it out. Stop being please.
Jeez.
Oh my god. I don't know what this podcast turned into, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what this podcast. What? Wait, what?
Wait.
So clean.
Anyways,
So clean, isn't it? Oh my god.
Okay,
Anyways.
so Thornier became
Are
a
we-
trap all of a sudden. So
are we ending it here?
Oh,
I'm just trying to
Fast.
gather up my Pokemon simp. I mean, sorry, my simp army. Please don't.
okay, so apparently
Thornier.
Thornier turned into a trap. So can we get a hashtag Thornier trap in Twitter or in the chat?
Trap lives matter.
Hashtag double T the Thorn Trap.
Trap lives matter.
Ah,
That's all.
You know what? Why wasn't, you know how they had all the words of like gay and stuff rainbowed? Why wasn't trap rainbowed? That just proves my fact that traps aren't gay. So you know.
Oh my fuck! Hey, are we doing
oh
this now? Is this what
god,
we're
oh
doing?
god, oh god, no, don't get into that conversation. Don't get into this.
We're
Is this what
gonna get into
do
this
now?
conversation.
Is this really what we're gonna do now?
Oh my god.
All right, no, it's not. It's not.
Okay. So anyways,
I was ready, just so you know.
oh wait, so
you were ready. Oh, you were
Oh,
ready.
so anyways, guys, that's gonna be all for today. This is gonna be the end of the podcast. So, peace.